This episode of Resident Evil 4 Remake is brought to you by Fire Roasted Coffee. Use code ACABANE for 20% off your next order. Hello, and welcome back to Resident Evil 4. This is episode 4, believe it or not. It's been a few days since the last episode. I've been extremely busy, but got some stuff done. So I got a bit of time to play some more RE4 and record it at the same time now. That being said, I'm going to go to load game here. I've played a little bit on my own time. This one was actually, this recording here was of me testing it out on my laptop at school because I'm a bad person. What can I say? I'm waiting for the lecture to get going, to get started. 20 minutes early to class, started testing it out on the 3060. I think it's the 3060 or the 3050. Might be a 3050 Ti if it's not a 3060. But regardless, kind of didn't run amazing. Barely hit 60, and it was like at the lowest settings possible. At least it felt like it. But it ran. 30 FPS, though, probably would have been a little bit better. Regardless, though, I was playing, there we go, on my own time here to try out the PC controls, and it was late at night, so I couldn't really record. The Le Girlfriend was sleeping, so I didn't want to wake her up, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to play some RE4, and I got a little carried away, so we got to chapter 4. And that was with keyboard and mouse, and goddamn, does this game play great with keyboard and mouse. So, regardless, we're currently in the village. In the last episode, we ran across the merchant, dealt with a little village shenanigans, got out of there with the item that we needed, and now we can progress into the next zone. So here's hoping everything goes well. We're still recording to the external SSD, which the reason I have that SSD, by the way, is because we use virtual machines. There's a program called VMware. And if you're not familiar, a lot of IT stuff is related to virtual environments, right? You know, if you ever think about the cloud, it's running on a virtual environment typically. And you essentially run programs, web apps, all that stuff on there, right? So just one key aspect. Also, I don't think I'm running on the game on... Oh, no, I think I am running on max. I usually, on my own time, I drop these settings down, but I watched Digital Foundry's video. Apparently, at Fidelity FX, unless you're playing in 4K, which we are, Fidelity FX is actually kind of not great. And then, oh, okay, we're using FXAATA. So here's the thing, which I'm surprised we're going to do now. So if there's hitches, we're going to turn this down. But apparently there's like significant texture improvements between like high 3 gigabytes to high 8 gigabytes. And it's like only exclusively when you play in 4K. Don't ask me why. Don't at me. At John Luneman. He did the video, okay? I'm not sure why that's the case. I really do not know. One thing to point out about the game, by the way, is the merchant right now. And I don't know if we've...
Nothing but the finest. Welcome. Wielded.
I don't know if we've got the material. There we go. Yeah, buy this, get the scope for free. So I'm actually going to buy this. The problem is... I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to sell the Flagon.
The price? Well, that's our choice to make.
I think I want to sell the Flagon, but I also want to save the multicolors for the ornate necklace. We're very lucky we killed the Chainsaw Man. Great show, by the way. We killed Chainsaw Man, so we got the green emerald. So we're banking on getting another colored emerald. But I think if we throw a ruby on there, we just get the double bonus. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's mess around with that. Let's learn the controls. Again, I wasn't playing with keyboard, or I wasn't playing with PS4 controller, so this is going to be, again, another learning curve. Why do I do this to myself? It's probably what I should be asking, truly. But anyway, yeah, we're just going to do this. So what you'll see here at the bottom, so the blue is worth 4,000, the red is worth 3,000, and I think it goes up. So probably yellow is worth 5,000, I can only assume. Oh, well, there we go. So we have a list right here of the different bonuses. So as you can see, as you go duo, trio, or whatever, it's almost like you're playing Connect 4, but in this case, like Connect 5. You can get like a duo, trio, or whatever, right? So you combine your gems, and mainly I think you're trying to combine colors, because yeah, even if we go to the emeralds, it doesn't really matter. It's just saying colors in general. That's where you get your bonuses. So duo still gets us 1.2, and it's better than doing the 2-color combo. So I think you're getting the most bang for your buck going for this. Obviously, if we had 2 blue, we would get more for that. And if we had 2 yellow, we would get the absolute most. I don't really feel like spending spinels for that, so we're going to sell the flagon. Also, we can use a small key to go grab that treasure chest from earlier, so I think we're going to do that. And look at that. That pretty much pays for it pays for our gun tuition. We're good. We're good. We're set. Yeah, we could keep upgrading our combat knife, and of course, we could also trade for the Punisher on my secondary playthrough that I'm just messing around in. I'm using the Punisher. It's okay.
These curiosities.
I wish the penetration was something that came into play more often. But I'll be absolutely honest with you. I don't I don't care. Like the penetration does not matter. That's good to get taken out of context, isn't it? Anyway. Come back anytime. Let's go into our inventory. And we're just going to do this because, of course, we are. So the rifle actually is like a long, flat thing. So we have to make sure we have space for it. So there we go. So we just buy it.
Wish your enemies sweet dreams from afar, with a bullet straight through their heads. Go on, take this as well, free of charge.
So really, this was for the event that we just went through. But it's a good rifle, it's a good weapon, and now we have a tool for close range, long range, and medium range, shotgun, pistol, and rifle there. Beautiful stuff. So all we have to do to attach it is we're going to go parts, and then we have a list that we can select from that can utilize the scope here. It's just an ACOG scope, but it for some reason has 2 sight lines, one very zoomed in, one very close up. Regardless though, there you go, all set to go. And I think we might have to set it to a registered slot. So the cool thing is, even on PC, so on PC you actually have a number associated with this, but for example, shotgun would be 3, and then like the rifle would be 7, right? Seems a little weird, but if you press 3 twice, it would actually cycle just like you use the directional pad to cycle between these different weapons and tools and everything. So the more I get used to this, the better I'll be able to like handle the situation. But it's very powerful what they give you to mess around with. And one thing I really like is the reload speed upgrade is like load multiple bullets at the same time. So that's like that's 100% reload speed increase, right? Even though it's just going from level 1 to level 2, but you're loading 2 bullets every time. So that's huge, absolutely huge. And obviously the power is huge as well, so yeah. At the moment though, knife, upgrading the power is great and all, but I don't think that's crucial. Durability obviously takes precedence there. And I will say, I think upgrading the pistol's damage is a big win for us, so let's go ahead and do that.
Pleasant travels.
Might be able to get some more money here, so let's go head back in. And like I said, it's going to be a slower playthrough just because I like having fun. I like enjoying myself. Playing some video games. Having a good time, you know. And we get the elegant mask. And allow me one moment because I need to fix some audio stuff. Alright, and we're back. I still need to go invest in a cloud lifter for this thing because I've been using this old amp for like the longest time. Also, we're going the wrongest way. The wrongest way. And yeah, every now and again, it just seems to like slowly crap out. Either it's like a connection. The cables themselves are fine. I've replaced the cables because they kind of go after a while. Actually, you can just run up on this guy, can't you? Hello, mate. And there's gonna be a guy to my left. I know it. Yeet. Oh, I've also changed the cursor to green because it's just easier for me to see. There we go. Yeah, it's so interesting. Like, we're going through the level, what feels like backwards. At least from the original. There you go, you dummy. So I noticed that that's actually an insta-kill. Unfortunately, you can't seem to reset the traps, though. You can't, like, put them down a second time or something like that. Would be super convenient, though, if you could. And we got our first large resource. Fantastic. So one thing I'm very bad about doing is, like, spending my resources, especially because we're just on standard difficulty. I'm sure on hardcore difficulty, I'd be, like, spending more of my crafting material as we go along. I wish we could store our resources like in RE2, but of course, keeping true to RE4, they were very sparse about like allowing you to put certain items in there. Like for example, you can only put in your weapons, which fair enough. Just gotta make sure we don't get caught off guard here. Another thing is, oh, there we go. Those are the treasures from before, and also I missed another treasure back here. So there's tons of treasure in this game, and I only really noticed it. Like obviously we saw a few pieces of treasure here and there, right? But it's actually kind of insane the amount of treasure that they've put in here, and it's always like on the ceiling somewhere, and it's always dangling. So like these are special treasures here, these like bronze things. And I'm not sure if this is like the extended treasure thing or whatever. But regardless, if we go now to our treasures, we can go inlay our gems. And we'll obviously do blue. And this will be like a quartet, whatever they call it. That's going to be worth a lot, right? Yeah, 4-color bonus. So yeah, we're getting 1.6 times on 11,000 pesetas. Like that's going to get us loaded, right? If we could get like a yellow on there, fantastic. If we get a red on there, that also would be quite nice. Unless the red is worth a little bit less, I don't know. Because clearly the emeralds are worth more than everything else. So who knows? I don't know how they do the pricing really. I haven't been far enough in the game to really know that. Oh god damn it! Of course. Okay, allow me to pause it. And BRB, I'm gonna get that loot. All right, and here we are. That actually was a way shorter run than I thought it would be. Now, I don't think this can fly off the side, but essentially this is how they're doing the treasure now. It's all just kind of chilling here. Oh, hi. Oh, of course, I'm the worst shot in the world. See, you can see why I switched to keyboard and mouse for my like side playthrough where I like skip all the cutscenes. Because like I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless with a controller, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why I decided to play this playthrough on controller, and especially on standard. I'm just terrified, man. Terrified with controller. There's all these intricacies. I ain't Walshy of Halo Fate. Is Walshy still play Halo? I don't know, man. That was my childhood. MLG, man. MLG still a thing? They still doing the MLGs? I sure hope so.
Hello, stranger. Well,
hello. I would like to sell you this. Yeah.
Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
No problem, mate. No problem. All right. Looking good. We can max out the damage on the sniper rifle, but at the moment, I'm not going to worry about it. I would rather max out the power on the pistol.
Kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see.
So a key thing I learned is that as you upgrade your gear,
our craftsmanship demands no less.
and as we just max out our starting pistol, which is awesome, I don't think we gain access to special perks until like the second half of the game, if I remember the original right. But the nice thing is that all the money that you typically spend on upgrading the weapon, not necessarily buying the weapon, you get a good chunk of it back, right? And money seems to be something that you just come across very, very easily. And another thing is, as you're going through the game kind of expects you to play it a second time, a third time, a fourth time, and so on, right? Because that's just kind of how Resident Evil games have always been, is being highly replayable. So you're just constantly getting money, getting that drip coming on in as you go throughout the games, which is pretty key. I think that's a really key element. So, as far as I understand, the developers are encouraging players to experiment, especially with going as far as to give you a free sniper rifle scope right off the rip there, right? Clearly trying to tell the player, hey, oh, I probably should have read that. Telling the player, hey, you can do stuff with this. Scribbles about dolls located in the village. Their influence is not what it once was. Destroy the wind-up dolls and do not forgive those aristocrats. Roger that. Roger that. While we're at it here. We are just chilling right now. This is one... Oh, I forgot to upgrade my attaché case, didn't I? This explains a lot. That's all right. So what we'll do is we'll just craft handgun ammo. And I think while we're at it, let's also craft some shotgun ammo. That'll start chewing up our resources, and I don't think we can do anything with our large ammo yet. But as you can see, we can later get things like rifle ammo, submachine gun ammo, stuff like that. Very powerful. I think we took a lot of hits in the previous episode or something because I have like no red herbs or anything like that. Definitely hear an enemy. Great. I wonder if I can actually get them in here. The stinky barrel, Leon. You know, one day I'll learn to aim. Why did I buy a high precision rifle for a low precision controller? Oh, great. Oh, yes! No! Oh, yeah, I switched this over to hold. Oh, no! You gotta be kidding me, bro. No! Kill your friend. Yes! Worth it. Nope. Don't you dare! I need this. Oh, what? She still got me? I was Dutched. I was ducked at everything. She's an angry woman. Any more bear traps for me to use? He's so angry. Okay. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. It's hard to get these shots off. On PC, you're just lighting them up. It's like 4 times harder. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. 2 knife wounds ought to do it. Oh, we got him. Okay. I actually did not take as many shots as I was expecting. The rifle must have done a lot of damage. Because I don't know. I think you also do damage based on like... No, I don't know. Because I got like 20 headshots with the pistol before. And then the bastard finally went down. At least it felt like 20 headshots. Probably wasn't that. And this was like, oh, okay, there's another trap that got laid down here. I'm going to do this before sadness overtakes me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, actually. Maybe there's different parameters. It's also based on, like, how often do you miss, right? I think that also is a key factor. Okay, which button is X again? Why am my brain just went straight to Nintendo mode? It was like, yeah, X is on the top, dude. I haven't even played on a Nintendo console in like forever. I have a Switch, I just haven't touched it because Monster Hunter Rise is on everything else now.
No good.
And everyone knows the only game on Nintendo consoles is Monster Hunter. Right? It's the only game. I gotta check my map. Okay, there's just loot inside the building. It's a good thing I have a memory of a goldfish. Because I usually forget everything that I did in other playthroughs. And I just go like, yeah, no idea. I do remember this though. I was taking a shit. You wee bastard. These Scottish Spaniards everywhere. Or I guess it'd be Irish.
Someone has shown up their neighbors.
Need to watch more Lemmy. What was this one again? Was it wheat, pig, and bebe? I got it, dude. I'm so smart. I actually remembered stuff. All right, don't worry. That doesn't actually matter. It's not like a key thing. It's just to unlock a door later. Look at that. What does that remind you of? A crystal polished into a perfect sphere. Air bubbles can be seen on the inside. Excellent. Bead physics. Wait, speaking of physics. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, okay. I think this pistol has, like, innate crit on it or something, because it later gets, like, a suppressor to increase crit by 5 times. Now, that being said, does Remake have it? I sure hope so. I'm investing a lot of money into bunch of old photos there. Ye olden photos. Another small key. Another wee little key. I don't know why. It's always creepier when you scratch their faces out. Photo of a family. At last. Flesh of our flesh. Blood of our blood. Give thanks and rejoice. I think I already went. This is where I came in, right? Was there anything in the toilet? Guess not. Yeah, save point. Illuminados 4-3. In great veneration of the master, the people offered up their most prized possessions. The old farmer, his finest crop. The slight swineherd, his stoutest pig. The beggarly grandam. Grandam? I've never heard that term before. Her own beloved babe. Damn! She offered her baby. The master saw these gifts and was pleased. So that was the puzzle. That's why I was like, it doesn't really matter. And this is what it's for. And what's interesting is these aren't air bubbles, is what I noticed. I think they're eyeballs. Just rather disturbing. That or they're just so see-through that they start looking like eyeballs, but I don't know. It's actually kind of weird. Does it want it the other way? I guess so. All right. I guess it was the right way to start. Village Records, Volume 3. October 10th. The weather has been strange of late. The wheat withers and the cows grow thin. December 8th. There are signs of famine. It is true, we lack the means to work the fields, but Lord Sadler's orders are absolute. January 30. 30 people have starved to death. 5 cows will be slaughtered. March 11. The patriarchs gather to cast lots. 6 more chosen for Lord Sadler. April. 8 more today. 4 more today. 11 more today. 2 outsiders got lost and wandered into the village. We took them to the altar for the ritual. No need to cast lots today. Damn. Damn. I'm assuming that's what we saw at the very beginning of the game, which is the ritual. Cute guy. Nothing like having a whole pot of tea right next to you, you know, while you're laying in bed. Nothing better to do. Ain't like there's a TV out here. They ain't got signal. Ooh.
Has accepted the gift. Gift? My blood?
Always getting attacked, dude. Oh my god, chapter ends. That was fast. Alright. I think that is probably a pretty good time to save her up. Let's save over the top here. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, never mind. Okay, I think I was saying earlier, it's like, oh yeah, this is my save file from school, but I guess that was actually the first one that I did. I guess I didn't save the game when I was at school. That's funny. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. A bit of a slower going one, but that's okay. We'll be moving on to chapter number 3 in the next one. Hope you all had a good time. I'm Academy 101, signing off. Take her easy.